Songs dedicated to them.
Okay, I'm starting to stream.
Especially now that the copyrighted song is done.
Yeah, now that we're not playing copyrighted music.
Not that Weird Al would do that.
No, never.
Because Weird Al's kind of cool, he doesn't do that stuff. However, James Brown might.
We can sing it. I doubt any of us, especially me, can sing it well enough to warrant a copyright strike. What's going on here? Okay, now we're live on Twitch. I'm assuming I'm live on Kick.
Yeah, after last night, who the hell knows?
Yeah, the Kick was not. I'm gonna have to buy a restream subscription if I want to stream on Kick. Or I'm gonna have to dump Twitch or YouTube. If I was gonna dump one, what would it be?
Twitch now, YouTube later.
Twitch now and YouTube later?
Yeah. Instead of Twitch and YouTube though, I would go to Rumble and Twitch.
Zion says better not Twitch. My screen is blank? What? Maybe my screen is blank.
I was gonna recommend Twitch because that Twitch is.
Oh, it's still doing that on Twitch. Just another reason to dump Twitch. I don't know what's going on with Twitch.
I mean, come on, Twitch had the beer can. Let's not forget the beer can.
The what? The beer can?
Beer can. The person who identified as a deer.
Oh, the deer can. Oh yeah. Huh. I don't know why. I almost think maybe the bitrate's not right or something for Twitch. Even though I'm streaming the restream, so it should be like fixing that.
Do you know who I'm talking about? Hello?
Yeah, the deerkin? Yeah, I remember the deerkin. I don't know, Zion. You might need to go over to YouTube today. Maybe I'll just turn off Twitch and just stream on Kick from Restream. I didn't break anything. Well, I might have broke it trying to get Kick working. I don't know. Where are the vehicles at here? They're over this way somewhere. There we go.
Not again. Get away from me. Fuck you, dinosaur.
Turn off Twitch? Yeah, let's do that. Let's just turn off Twitch. Choo-choo-choo.
I know not everybody is going to be happy with that decision. A lot of people love
nice one.
Voice, but Twitch is pretty much dying.
It really is.
Honestly, so is YouTube. You're better off in the long run streaming to and Rumble, honestly.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
So my first option would be start by getting rid of Twitch and just focusing on Kick. And then when you're ready to leave YouTube, swap that out for Rumble.
Use?
That's really the only thing I can recommend.
Play vehicle. There we go. Zion says what's new out here.
Oh, not much. Not much.
I don't know where everybody went. Can I get a vehicle through here? Jeez. That's tight.
That's what she said.
I was waiting for that.
Hey, you kind of set yourself up, but let's be fair.
More like that's what he said.
Well, I mean, you did say it.
Nowadays. Besides Sunday, what night do you stream nowadays?
I'm sorry, Althea. I'm having a hard time hearing you. Can you repeat?
She asked you what days you're streaming. You definitely stream Saturdays.
Saturday and Sunday. That's it. I'd stream more if I ever get more people watching again. I'll stream more, but.
Well, because I was going to recommend a game that you and I could play on a different night of the week. I've not been working. I have more availability.
Oh yeah, we could do that. I was gonna say the only thing that makes it difficult is my work schedule, but it's actually not a problem for you because you are in a different time zone than me.
And I can stream whenever.
Yeah. What are you, Revo and you missed? What are you eating for dinner? As Ion asked. Stream some Minecraft.
I made spaghetti for my parents.
I have leftover spaghetti.
So we both had spaghetti.
What are the odds?
Well, I made fresh spaghetti.
Good show, Vault
using,
Hunter. You certainly gave those
I had some
bandits a
leftover
walloping.
meatloaf and some leftover barbecue and made spaghetti with that.
While you
Do y'all have
COV devils.
chili spaghetti in Michigan, or is that just an Ohio thing?
That's an Ohio thing. Ew.
What? It's not that bad.
Chili means something. Halo, what you have to understand is chili means a little bit something different from the Western thing that says Georgia.
Well, I know it's different. I've had chili spaghetti. It's definitely different than the chili we eat.
No,
No,
so
chili for us is more like oh, what's the word for it? A Hungarian dish, goulash. Chili
so like in my case, because I had some leftover meatloaf from the other night, and I had some leftover
barbecue.
so I had some leftover barbecue beef because I made some
No invitation to dinner.
I had some leftover I can't even think of what it was.
Jacob's
Anyway,
resistance.
I had some leftover hamburger
And here comes
from
the
the other
spark.
night. I just made some spaghetti because I didn't want it going bad.
Is it weird to see me from the side view? I don't know if I like it. I don't think it's the most flattering angle for me.
Go do something heroic.
I don't know. I thought it was kind of interesting for last night. Are you doing that angle you did last night?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not a bad angle. I thought it was kind of interesting, and it was definitely a different look.
Mud party.
Yeah. The funny thing is, it's really just because it's more convenient to place the camera there.
I'm drunk.
It looks like I don't look at you because I'm not, because the camera's over here. So I have to look over here to look at you. I have to look over here to look at the TV. It's like, who are you?
Only a matter of time.
So listen, the Grand Reserve, all the graveyard, and the family jewel.
I heard Riva
That's where
mentioned
you'll find the
that this
key.
is the popular angle that all the YouTubers are using now.
Tree has stood for
Are you shooting me,
centuries.
Rev? Why?
I didn't see it. It's not showing me your name, so that's what I'm used to. I thought you were one of them other guys.
Last words.
That's fair, but I showed me yours, so. And I only started shooting at you because you were shooting at me.
Like a pig through
Oh, hello.
All right, that's enough. Now, the family jewel is my father's ship. He crashed out of the jungle not too long after his death. Go find the jewel, Vault Hunter. If my father's cryptic message is anything to go by, there ought to be a key fragment on board. Meanwhile, Alistair and I will investigate the other two clues. Trek deep into untamed lands.
The problem with
I've
front
only
view is the
explored
best view is getting the camera at the right height. Like, I had it like, it was so high it's like pointing down on the top of my head. I thought it looked really weird.
Having fun slumming it in paradise?
Let us know when you've got that vault open, will ya? It was
If I put it any
super nice
lower,
to
I should-
my
I have to
dinner
put it, like, in the
waiting for
middle
me
of my
last time,
TV.
you know?
Later, Grendel Humpers.
They get it, Troy.
Why am I lagging? What the hell?
Yeah, the monitor's
Yeah, I
really
think that
big.
too.
It's the only problem. I don't have a 27-inch. I maybe should have bought a 27-inch. Yeah, I still have a big-ass TV. Yeah. And the reason I do that is because it allows me to have, well, I don't guess I have a really good reason for it. I used to have a big-ass TV because I sat really far away from the TV when I would play. But now I have a smaller space, so I'm sitting a lot closer to the TV.
Your weakness is noted.
Alright, everybody off their vehicles. We're going.
Drill a hole in my TV?
I'm selling something. Sorry.
I have thought about replacing the TV with a monitor, but I just bought this TV. I don't really want to have to buy a monitor. What the hell? What is going on?
What the hell? Tell me, what the hell? I want to know.
Alright, go ahead. Sorry.
Tell me, I wish to know what the hell.
Well, yeah. Well, actually, I bought the smallest one I could, but
my game crashed. Hold on.
I bought this TV for my living room, and I just really liked it. And so I bought the smallest version they had for my office. And, yeah, I probably should have just got a monitor.
Outlaws. Bounty. That's all I need to hear. Count me in.
Let me sell some shoes.
I already invested the money, so I feel like I can't get rid of it now.
Y'all take care now.
Could move into my bedroom. The TV that I used to have in here is in my bedroom now.
Yum yum yum. I have Wetzel Principles.
Ah, this sucks. Help!
Ooh, that's a good idea.
Oh, wait. I'm picking up
What?
an echo signal.
So you can mount the TV on the wall behind you, and then we will get a room view.
Hello? Maybe
There
you can
isn't
help me?
well, there's
I'm
a wall
looking for the
behind me, but
family
it's
jewel.
very far away.
Oh, I know the family jewel. I'm Balex, the ship's navigator. I'll prove it.
I have to
Here's
like,
coordinates for my
I guess I have to
ass. Now
move my
come
desk
safe.
around, make like a little cubby hole like the quartering has with some shelves and stuff behind it. Let's see. No, it's my work
Alright.
office too.
Invite, please. Oh, wait, hold on.
I do have enough room. I have a spare bedroom I could put a streaming room only in. I just try to keep oh crap, it's resistant.
Can you hear me better now?
Yeah, that's better.
Alright, I'm back in. Almost here.
Don't run. You'll ruin the place. Go and meet death.
Stop walking in the hot fire. Some shells and plushies, yeah, that's a good idea. All the weirdo games I'm into. What were you thinking we could play out? Yeah. Sorry, I didn't catch that.
Saints Row 3 and Saints Row 4.
Oh, Saints Row?
Yeah, not the new ones, but older models, the older ones.
Yeah. Zion says Minecraft. Is that like all you play is like Minecraft, Zion?
Trying to play that, haven't you?
I'm sorry, I still didn't hear you, Yim. Sorry.
I said you've really been hankering to play that, haven't you?
For a long time. It's been a long time since I played. The last time I played that game was when I played on
Balex,
stream with
where are
Revo
you?
like 3 years ago.
Almost there, but I'm kind of in the middle
Okay,
of something.
so
And
yes,
it's
I have a
nothing.
hankering to play that with somebody
Big
because it's
fucking
fun
dinosaur.
and it's
Hands up.
entertaining. And the thing had Burt Reynolds in it.
Kill it. Come on, man. You gotta kill it.
Did we get any explanations of why there are dinosaurs here?
Do we need an explanation for the dinosaurs?
Minecraft is different?
Damn, it's just nasty as hell. Gone. Oh yeah. And the ratty ass stuff slushy. Come.
I got the family jewel.
Oh, aren't you just delightful?
I
damn it,
don't
come
want
on.
to talk about it. Why are you looking for the family jewel?
Wainwright Jacobs said there would be a vault key fragment in the
What the
ship.
hell? Who's hurt? Oh,
Oh,
damn it.
you're with Wainwright. Okay, alright. Yeah, I'll show you where the family jewel is. It's in a gorge nearby. I can get you inside. Yeah, I can get that open. Navigate it, bitches.
What do you do in Minecraft? I tried playing it for like 10 minutes. I was like, this is boring. I stopped.
Basically, you build, you explore,
What the hell happened?
and
Yeah,
you
I had to
fight
make an
things if you wanna.
emergency landing after
Beanbag things?
disagreement between
There
me and my
is
combat
a
pilot,
point to
Genevieve.
it to try and get to the Ender Dragon,
Fasten mutiny, huh?
destroy him,
Sounds
and
better
get
than a
his
messy
considered.
breakup, so we'll just leave it at that.
Basically, it's
The
an
emergency hatch
excuse to
over
build
there is
crap.
held shut with hydraulic
People
lines.
create
Cut
all sorts
those,
of challenges
and we're
for
in.
themselves, like creating
Yeah,
hardcore,
making
where the
bitches
point
get
is
stuck
to
all
build
the
a
time.
certain amount of things
Ah, crap.
in 100
Ratchet's
days
back.
without
I thought I
dying.
got that
You die in
cleared up.
hardcore,
Cut
hit,
those
you
hydraulic
are
lines.
a fuel or permanently dead. And you have to
Back in my whip. Don't look like it now, but this thing used to be one fine-ass vessel. Shame I had to crash it.
hardcore, even hard difficulty, regular hard difficulty, you can put in a door, and if something like a zombie comes at your door, they can break your door down. You have to actually iron doors or fortify something, light up that bitch, and make sure they can't come near your property. If you're building in normal mode without sleep enabled, mobs can grief you, which means they can steal your loot if they kill you. And you drop your loot anytime you die on those modes. Or if you're building and a creeper blows up on you, they can blow up part of your base.
Oh, sorry. That's spoken for.
There's a lot of fun stuff
Extreme
to do with it.
She buy me a dreadnought. So I'm gonna do that.
Not if we get it first. We're coming for that fragment.
Come on in. What you gonna do? Navigate me to death?
She's talking about.
Sure, course up your own
She's
ass.
talking about the challenges people do in
I can do more than
Minecraft.
navigate. Vault Hunter, go through the medical bay. Ah, crap,
Do you
I
play
navigated
Minecraft?
again.
Althea?
Stupid.
Oh, hell yes, I do. I'm a builder.
This place is looking nasty.
And let me tell you, you have to gather every resource that you want to put into your build too.
You took us to
So every single piece of cobblestone you have to mine. In order to get regular stone, you either have to put cobblestone into the oven to return it to its natural state, or obtain a pickaxe that has what's called silk touch on it, which can pick up blocks in their natural state. So you're touching them delicately, right? You're mining them delicately.
You probably like Satisfactory.
Yeah.
I don't know.
It's actually very much the same thing, except you actually have to build, make
Factories. You have to do
There's
it
a lot of
more
other games like
efficiently.
that too. There's a lot of games like that.
I like building in Fallout a lot. I used to like doing streams of that.
Like Halo. Minecraft, the reason why you might have found Minecraft boring is because, again, you were playing this game alone. Minecraft is generally more fun when you have a team of people. There's all kinds of things you can do in Minecraft. Like, I could show you some links to things that people have done with random mods. There are mods you can install with Minecraft Bedrock Edition that make the game scary.
Passenger has touched the hot wires. Dispensing care. The basic can't function around modern technology.
So there's a lot you can do.
Oh, see?
It's just you have to look for the things that you can do to make it more interesting.
Yeah. He does, but he's been playing Elden Ring lately. He's really gotten into Elden Ring, which shocks me because he hated it the first time he played it.
Man, I have clearance. I'm the navigator.
Error. Entity Balex classified as an unlovable idiot who never satisfied anyone.
Yeah, I've heard that before. This is Genevieve's doing. I think I know a way around it, though.
She's big and brat, like always. Loading. Loading. Fatal error. Oops. Oh, it's a good bot. It's a good bot.
Error! Error!
Hell yeah. Now install me on the bot. I'm in. I'm alive.
So cute.
Ow.
Did you break?
Oh man. Oh, it feels so good to move around. I have arms now. What's this do? Navigate it, bitch ass. This way, ball hunter. We gotta get to the security hole and find that key frag.
Balex. What kind of a name is that?
Oh yeah. It stands for Binary Automated Logistical, Alright. My old man Jacobs couldn't decide whether he wanted to call me Barry or Alex, so he ended up calling me Balex. I know it's not the coolest origin story.
She learned being a brat from me.
I'm Mozetta Hayusinian Yon.
Ah, crap.
I trained her to be a brat. What is going on here? More dinosaurs? Oh crap!
Weak. All of you are weak.
How's your leg doing, Zion? Ah, the floor's on fire.
Not for now, but when you take a little bit of a breather, check Discord because I posted pictures of stuff that I built in one of my Minecraft worlds.
Okay. I had no idea you play Minecraft.
I sent pictures of things that I have built myself without any real help. Oh, one thing I got from a build design, but then I redesigned it.
That's cool.
The other items I built all by myself without any kind of a boost.
Let's see.
Coming up on the security hole. It'll be right around. Oh, crap. I'm navigating again. You know what? You find it. There's the door to the security hole, and Genevieve's barricaded it. My medbot clearance won't do anything here. Great.
Let's see.
Security! There's an adorable little idiot criminal trying to break in. Please pull him apart. Slowly.
I'm not adorable. Oh, crap. Here they come.
You are adorable. Look how cute he is.
How you guys at?
Oh, that's right, Cycler bot. He doesn't look bad.
Thank you guys.
I'm down here.
That's what I'm talking
Calling
about.
toward you here, Halo.
Huh?
Halo, I'm down right in front of you.
What? Where are you?
You literally ran over me 3 times.
Oh, you look dead to me.
Yeah, I'm dead now.
You looked dead to me before. You can go back and look in the stream. You look dead.
How do I get up there?
Why do they make it so hard to see when people are down? How do I get out of here?
Alright. Here. I'll get the door. Through here.
It's like he answered my question.
Meanwhile, Revo and I are lost again.
Wait, were y'all never in the room with robots?
No. We're below you. Well, okay, no, the next goal is actually down here now.
I'll die because that seemed to spawn your mist back pretty close to where we were at.
I don't want to die though. That means it's me.
I've done it plenty of times. I had to do it a lot last stream.
Ah, crap, more bots.
Okay, Revo, I know where
I think I got it too. And I'm supposed to be right under the top. I'm under them. Are you kidding me? I followed the arrow and guess what happens?
Nothing? You went in a circle?
I'm underneath.
You went down.
I've had a lot of free time.
I'm still watching
Oh, Revo, I'm
What?
back in my main. Oh,
They're quite the romantic.
I get it, I'm no good at dirty talk. Shut up about it.
You want to hear some? It's really beautiful.
back up here.
I'm trying to get there. I'm blocked.
Oh, crap. Calling all the horny jackers back to us. I hate them things.
Okay, I think I got it now. Nope, this is safe.
Crap. Don't use rocket launchers and door kits.
You don't say.
Yeah, who knew?
Stop moving, Revo. Turn around. Go that way.
Okay.
Take that path and follow it.
Okay.
Take a left.
That's what the jabbers said.
Okay.
Take a left. Try and go up north. Come on. Coming back to you. Wait there.
Oh, that's our turret. That's why we're shooting. It's not working. This is dirty talk?
Apparently.
Okay.
Hello, Adrian. How's it going?
Oh. Okay, hold on. Okay, follow me.
Ooh. Hello.
That was really uncomfortable. Come back. I've nearly got the cell open.
Is it just me, or does that guy sound like one of the proper?
Yeah, I honestly think it's a play on. Ice-T used to have this cartoon series where we used to play a hip hop bear.
Hold on. Let me see if they actually got.
A hip hop bear?
Yes,
I don't remember this at all.
Yeah, this was a thing.
How'd you not remember this?
Yeah, this was like a cartoon show back on Fox Kids.
What was it called?
Was this a 90? Was this a
Yeah,
90s
this is back in
thing?
the 90s.
Had to be 80s.
Guys, that is actually Ice-T.
Oh, is it really?
That is actually Ice-T.
That's hilarious.
Want it that bad, you'll have to come
I just looked up Ice-T because I thought that sounded like Ice-T. I looked him up on IMDb and it was trying to include.
I thought it sounded like Ice-T. Alright.
That makes
So that is officially. Yeah, right? I thought it sounded like him. I was like, can't be. Come on.
Did y'all catch up?
Yeah,
We're all here now?
We're all here now. I'm sorry, it's so easy to get lost in this place.
That's okay, I was gonna wait on you, that's why I was asking.
Over here. Fucking.
What is that?
I just can't believe they actually got Ice-T to do this.
That's pretty awesome. Ice-T's interesting because he went from being like 50 Cent to being Will Smith over the course of his career.
Well, he's in movies a lot before. Have you ever seen Surviving the Game? I'm pretty sure that was him too.
Yeah, no, what I mean is he went from being like gangster rapper to being like family-friendly content creator.
Maybe because he's doing Law and Order for the most part, but
I mean, do a lot of kid movies like The Rock does.
No.
he just does mostly Law and Order. That's it. That's his main shtick.
Is that? I swear that
I
like
also noticed that rappers change a lot when they become fathers.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I mean, you gotta think. If you're a musician, okay, you can be a racist musician, but now you have kids, and you think, what I want my kids to
listen
listen
heavy
to.
metal guy, because he has a heavy metal band.
Who?
Ice-T.
Ice-T's in a heavy metal band?
Yeah.
I'm learning so much I did not know.
Yeah, he body count. He literally has a heavy metal band.
That's
too.
pretty awesome.
In fact, he played Flint like, what, 2-3 weeks ago.
He does a lot of different music.
Yeah. So he doesn't just limit himself to rap.
That's pretty cool.
And he's still heavily active.
I'm so really into like rock, but I'm not so really big into metal. Which I guess explains why I did not know that. Or rap, for that matter.
I didn't either. I don't really like either of those.
The only two rappers I really like is I like Saul Williams and I like Tom McDonald. And that's about it.
Well, I'm a little bit simplified when it comes to rap. I don't necessarily like any one artist. I either like the song or I don't.
Yeah. Well, it's like me with country. Like, there's some country songs I like, but I wouldn't say I'm a fan of country music.
Like Iron Bear at a warehouse rave.
Okay, yeah. I get it. I look a little weird, but check out these weapon systems.
Okay, I'm looking at that. Thought it sounded like him, but I didn't win. Sometimes stupid.
Like he's this on game of Power Wars 2.
Let's see. I think we are supposed to go up.
Now, how do I get these hover jets on? Okay, what's it? Check. I don't know.
I didn't need to know that.
Wait, what'd he say?
What? No, 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 no. Oh, shit!
Oh.
I assume that was not part of the plan.
He busted a hole through the ceiling.
Over to the bridge. The door should be open. I'll try to stop careening through the air. So we both have things to do. Teamwork.
Okay, I can totally hear now that it's Ice-T. No,
Oh,
I
yeah.
mentioned it.
Tell me car insurance.
Oh, sorry about that.
I'm down.
Yes, you're up. It's not being helped.
That's why I said not to use rocket launchers inside.
I was on the shotgun.
No, I shot a rocket.
Your miss is down. Hold on.
I'm down.
She is down too.
I'm trying to figure out how to get over there to you, Althea.
Your weakness is noted.
Somebody got me.
Ooh. Old. Your weakness is noted.
Behind them.
Having health regen is so nice. I'm not sure why my build has it, no one else's does. I can't go through the door. How did you miss? How'd you go through the door?
Big.
Oh, that's weird. I had to slide through it to get through it.
Like I said, you're too big.
Weird.
Vault Hunter. Not surprised Felix didn't make it with you. Come on in.
I'm at the bridge. Felix, you here?
I have to say, I love these farm chips.
Vault Hunter, I'm almost
What
there.
chips?
Just gotta solve one problem.
Farm chips with parmesan chips with low sugar.
That's my job.
Oh, that's
You're
nice.
just my chauffeur.
Well, what I'm
They're
solving
basically
is the
chips,
anti-collision
you know,
safeguard, which I just
oven
turned
baked
off.
cheese.
Navigated, bitches!
Huh.
Oh crap.
It's like that's upgrade.
Oh
Yeah,
crap.
let's do this.
Because when you bake
Cheese.
cheese,
Bonus.
because when you bake cheese, you turn it into like a chip, right?
Uh-huh.
And so that's a low carb snack.
That's
Here.
cool.
And it really is yummy. Because you know cheese is flavorful, right?
Finish her off, Vault Hunter. If I should be, you suck and I hate you.
You suck and I hate you.
Come fix me up.
I want to pick him up.
The worst thing to tell someone that you hate.
Is that fair? Just
You have acquired the first fragment of Eden 6's vault key. Bring it to me aboard Sanctuary.
I wanted to pick him up. I'm sure Fleck would have said something funny.
I don't know who picked it up.
I did. Sorry. Spot. I was just getting on some loot.
Ooh.
Rocket launcher for you.
we can't pick up other people's loot anymore.
Nope.
So pick up your loot.
Do I have to pick up something?
You know.
You can.
I picked up everything.
So did I.
Yeah, I have nothing. Yeah, I already got mine. So.
Everybody ready?
Yeah.
Yep.
Back to Sanctuary.
Ready, ready.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, hold on. No, I'm just kidding.
Well, you're SOL.
I was just joking. I was just joking.
Count me. You're storming our brains on ways to combat the Calypso.
Uh-oh.
Oh, nah, I know that evil laugh anywhere.
Jeez, I missed all this?
Hey, cutie idiots. I like your ship. Not as well armed as the family jewel, but I think I'll fit right in here once I make some modifications. Oh, onboard service bots, please take apart the crew.
Okay, probably sell some shit anyway.
Vault Hunter, we're locked in here. Get to the bridge and fix this.
What is going on? Are we under attack? Abandon the ship! Robots and children first!
Oh, what is it? What do you have to do to mark things?
Someone please come appreciate this.
Someone please come appreciate this? I got there's like shooting and stuff going on. We're just like, we gotta sell stuff.
I'm going to fly you, the key fragment, and your whole ship to Arabia. And once she rewards me with a dreadnought, I'll travel from system to system, burning every inhabited planet I find. I've always wanted to take a vacation.
Did their ship get hacked or something?
Oh, crap! We're in an asteroid field! Vault Hunter, she's got her claws in your computer system. You can't hurt her from here. I gotta go in myself. Plug me in.
These AI.
Do y'all want to do Fortnite after this? He plugged him in with his butt.
Make me. No!
I shoved her ass in a hard drive and ejected this bitch. Pick her up, Vault Hunter.
I got something for somebody if they don't have it already.
Where are you?
Sucks to suck, Genevieve. Okay, everyone. I'm turning off the lockdown and getting your ship back to normal.
Vault Hunter, I think I have a good use for that combat AI. Bring her to me.
I'm over by the fairground.
I see you.
Clear past sick dozer. Unlock
Hold on, I
sick
got
copy.
shit. I have shit to sell.
Alright, you have that
Of course
one.
you got shit, dude. You're human. I mean, what? You just had spaghetti for dinner.
I can't ever remember how to get to the freaking vending machines. I know they're this way somewhere.
Where she can't screw up anything, like a toilet.
There they are.
Or a broken toilet.
Aha! I know just the one.
Mark is junk.
Now that we are past that nonsense, bring the key fragment to me.
Vault hunters need to carry a lot of stuff. Carry more with an SDU.
Shotgun? Holy shit. The shotgun does more damage than my rocket launcher?
Yeah,
Your rocket launcher sucks.
Yeah. No kidding. Yeah.
And done.
What's this? Shooting star. While deployed successfully, like some projectile.
Our incarceration was not without fruit. We may have a plan to open the vault without giving the Calypsos what they want again. Now that we know they're after the power of the vault monster itself, we can hurt them. Tannis is looking into a way for you to destroy the monster before Tyreen can take its power. You saved the ship, again. Thanks, Killer.
Hey, that was all me. I mean, I know that you thanked me, but yeah, it was all me. I'm gonna stick it
No.
The ship is tight.
So
It's really difficult to
Sanctuary
beat the
has a
horse
voice now.
head.
Sure, why not? I can roll with it. Oh, I heard from Clay. He's got a lead on the next fragment. Go meet up with him.
Gorgeous.
Classic callback.
Even I enjoy a change from time to time.
We'll find some good skins, because... Really? These upgrade slots are ridiculous.
Yeah, I mean, what level are we now?
Guns! What more could you want?
We still don't have all their stuff unlocked?
No?
Yeah, we're still...
Friends. And your enemies. Relentless.
Crew quarters, fast. Wait, there's signs in here that point you in the right direction. I never noticed. Whoa. Hello, little Pippi. Hi, Pippi. Pippi. That's why I steal stuff out of lockers. Let's see.
I gotta sell some shit.
Role player. It's funny.
I look magnificent.
Let's see.
You know, not to play on the fact that I'm eating farm fresh, but I'm getting kind of confused off that we still can't use relics.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, what?
I said not to play off the fact that I'm eating farm fresh, but I'm getting cheesed off at the fact that we are unable to use relics.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm complaining about.
Oh. Well, that's interesting. Oh, I like that. Don't know if I like this. Whoa! this a shotgun? I guess it is. Why would you have a scope on a shotgun, though?
How the fuck do we know? They're ridiculous.
Does anything ever make sense?
In Borderlands.
This game?
Yeah, any gun can be any type of gun in Borderlands.
I have my own complaints about this. In previous games, when you would hover over the weapon, when it shows the ammo for like the magazine size or whatever, it'll show you a different icon to show you the difference in what ammo type it uses. And I could always use that to determine, is it handgun, is it going to be shotgun? Because so many of the guns, they look just like each other.
Yeah. Well, I just use, I mean, in here, there's an icon. Like, if you look right above your grenades in the HUD, there's an icon of what kind of gun it is. So, I guess ammo is too complex. So they tried to simplify it by showing you what type of gun it is in the icon.
Yeah, but that makes it more complicated because the icon doesn't look like the gun.
Yeah. If you expect the icon to look like a gun, yeah, it's not useful.
It's not useful for me. They had it for for 3 games that other way. There was no problem with it. Who bitch?
Well, if you didn't know, like for me, I never knew. I don't know ammo well enough to know what type of gun was what ammo. I had to learn that. But if you played all the other games, you probably learned it. So
well, it made it very simple.
Yeah, I'm gonna go get my laundry real quick. I'll be right back.
Alright. While he's getting his laundry, check the chat. Okay, well.
Let's see. Oh wow, that's cool.
These are things I built in there.
How long did that take?
About 10 hours. First one.
That's really cool.
And then the second one took about as long as I had to design the pathway around it. And then I had to grow the vines out, create a pathway up to it.
Oh, you have to grow the vines?
Oh yeah. So you like set them and then you have to wait for them to grow out.
Huh.
Because it does random text. It will randomly grow out one space by one space. And at a normal tick speed, that can take hours.
Yeah. I can imagine.
And then, in order to get the glowing stone from underneath that that floating pillar, I had to go elsewhere and use a silk touch tool in order to harvest it. Very hard to gather.
That's cool.
And it's not peaceful there. Everything in there is trying to kill you. So the actual building process didn't take me that long, but gathering it took me forever.
Right.
For the other glass blocks, what you have to do is you have to gather sand, put it in an oven to bake it into glass, and then you have to use various dyes that you collect from flowers all over the place in order to turn them into colored glass.
That's cool. I know people really like Minecraft. I love games where I build, like I love building in Fallout, but for some reason I never. I tried Minecraft. It just didn't connect with me. so...
Oh, I understand. But look at the absolutely glorious things you can do with it there.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Shoot like a butterfly, think like a bee. Buzz, buzz, baby. Oh, hey, challenging my high score. That's cool. Talon helped me with most of the tougher puzzles, so don't do too well. You hurt her feelings. I'm impressed.
I'm just playing this little puzzle game while we're waiting. Let's see.
How you doing in it?
I'm doing okay. I think I almost finally beat it. Because I just play in like little moments like this where we're waiting on someone.
I'm still here, just waiting. We're just waiting on your mist. I'm gonna try for see if I can get actual better
that one
gear.
flipped. That's interesting.
Give me something good. Come on. Pistols again!
I still don't actually 100% understand what you're supposed to be doing, but I know you're trying to match up like the people on the left with the people on the right. That's about all I know. Okay. Let's see.
Looks good to me. See that one, Talon? Impressive, right?
All right.
You're gonna blast the hell out of my high score, ain't you?
Let's see.
And I may be back.
Welcome back.
Give me a second, I'm almost,
I had to go get the dog back because he ran upstairs. We're under a severe thunderstorm warning, and there might be a tornado on the ground heading toward our area. We'll see.
Ouch.
good lord.
Let's see.
Because it's supposedly in an area where I literally was earlier today, so we will see. But it's not confirmed.
Let's see. Well, 6 out of 15 of these.
Perfect, but you know what I mean.
me see if these are any of these are. Oh yeah, this is.
That'll do.
Let's see.
All right, I'm ready.
Not quite yet. I can finally start equipping some of those guns I got from that other dude from a previous stream.
Oh, nice.
So I'm gonna give him a shot.
Huh.
Damn, for mass murderer, you're pretty good at puzzles.
Alright, I'm ready.
Hey man, nice shot.
Oh, awesome.
Alright. Oh no. The game freezes up on me? What's going on? Hello? Uh-oh. Oh, Gimus lost power.
You missed?
Was he hosting?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I guess that's it for the stream.
That would explain what the problem was.
Looks like, oh man, I hope you're safe.
Yep.
Well, that's all she wrote for us, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, we can give him a few minutes to see if he comes back.
Honestly, I'd rather he take it easy. Careful. Because he's got that severe storm. I can show you the radar. It's coming right at him.
Oh, is it really?
There's everything coming right at him. Or front, like a wall of storm way.
Yeah, I think I was watching the news earlier today. I think we were supposed to get it at some point in time. So...
yeah, but it's really bad area.
Well, we'll go ahead and call it a night then.
I mean, we can do something else, the 15 years if you want, or perhaps it's better to call it a night because never
Well, let's see what we have. Normally in times like these I suggest Jackbox, but no, y'all don't like Jackbox. We got Clue. Look and see what else I have. Nickelodeon All-Star Brawl or Nickelodeon Kart Racers. We could do Kart Racers again.
Oh, I don't have it installed. I don't have any of that stuff.
Oh, you'll probably not have that. So we could play, Shredder's Revenge, and if you'll still have it installed. Well, that's why Jackbox is so nice, because I can just put it on and you don't have to install anything. I just usually have it, I keep it installed for that. Oh yeah, we have Kart Rider Drift too. I don't know if y'all still have that installed. We could go back and play Borderlands 1 or 2, some, or pre-sequel.
You did Deep Rock Galactic. Did you get that yet?
What? Deep Rock? I don't think so.
Why? We kept on pushing it every single time they had this sale.
Oh wait, no, I do have it. I just still have it installed. I don't think it's a big game. Yeah, if y'all don't wait for... It's 3 gigs. It's gonna take me a minute to download, a minute and 30 seconds to download, but if y'all don't mind waiting on me to download it, install it.
Yeah, we're giving him time anyway. He's just coming back up.
Alright. I'm gonna put on the intermission screen. I'll be right back.
Okay.
I'm back.
Welcome back. He says his power is back up. He's reloading his.
Alright, cool.
At least you'll have that game as a backup, because that game is actually. I think if we decide to take a break from like Borderlands, Deep Rock Galactic is the one we should.
That's cool. What are you doing,
Basically you go on these missions where you have to collect these things and
rocks?
fight enemies along the way. You have to mine the rocks, but like you're collecting minerals and specific things. And each of the dwarves has a different function.
Huh.
Like the one that I have, I can put up platforms so we can get up to higher, harder to reach areas. But it's not all sunshine and daisies. You're gonna have very hard enemies coming at you, and you get waves come up on you as you're trying to do these. And last summer, when they had the summer party, in the main spaceship, our fun spaceship, they put water balloons that we could throw at each other.
Huh.
I actually quite like it. It's fun. There's more to it than just that. There are some missions where you have to mine down deep to find some eggs, some kind of creature egg, in order to bring those, extract those, and bring them back. Each area you go to has a specific fulfill, if that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
And you carry around this little robot that follows you, or follows your marker, I should say, and plants itself. That when you get filled up on minerals, you have to dump them into that robot and then go back at it.
Hey Sensei, how's it going? No Assassin's Creed Shadows here, no thank you.
She probably would rather play Yasuo Simulator.
I would play Yasuo Simulator before I play Assassin's Creed Shadows. No, I was just putting on Arcade Paradise. We're waiting for Emus to come back. His power went out. So I was just putting on something to burn time.
We're not gonna play Borderlands without him because it's better as a 4-player game. So you don't want to drop people because they can be behind.
Right.
It's like a No Man Left Behind thing. We're not gonna play without him. We need a 4th. He's been with us for all of the other games so far, so.
Let's see. Maybe I can do this. Just mute that for now. So I'm gonna turn this on.
Good boy, JD. You can sit on the keypad. They're smart puppies. They go on the keypad and they haven't missed.
I think I need to close this and restart it with a new game. I downloaded my save data, so let's see. Let's see if it'll work now.
Where are they at now?
Of course, I'm streaming the game. That probably wasn't the smartest thing. For some reason, I thought it'd be better than downloading it. How are you doing tonight, Sensei? So y'all are going to the circus tomorrow? Althea?
Who?
Or
no,
not tomorrow.
Week.
Next week. Yeah, sorry, next week. I don't know why I said tomorrow.
That's why I didn't think you were talking to me. I'm like, what?
Yeah. What kind of circus?
Okay, so the last one seemed like paranormal circus. This one's kind of like partially on ice.
Huh.
So they're gonna do acrobatics with ice.
On ice? Wow.
On ice.
That seems crazy to me.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
My download data, my save data. Ouch.
I like the circus. It's fun.
We'll do this instead. It's cool, you best. I figured. We were just waiting around for you. I was just burning time. Of course, by the time I get this loaded up, he'll probably be back. So... I had no idea. So, circus on ice. Who does that?
Hold on, let me see if I can find it.
No
worries,
miss.
Cirque du Soleil.
I've never heard of them. That's pretty cool. 15 minutes.
I have a site for you to look at, and you can the trailer of what I do.
I just jump into the Diablo 4 because I have it installed on my PlayStation.
Might finally have my computer back up. Now I'm waiting for Steam to load.
What happened? Tornado passed over?
Thunderstorm, so power went out. Like I've been telling you guys, I'm in the middle of like the thunderstorm warning.
Yeah, but did the storm pass over you?
I'm still kind of on the tail end of it for some. So we're almost back. So I'm loading up Borderlands 3 right now again. Well, I thought they were going to the circus next week.
That is next week.
Okay.
Yeah, I couldn't remember. When I jumped on at 6 o'clock, I couldn't remember if it was this week or next week.
Yeah, it was next week.
We would give you a heads up if this week. Believe me, we would give you a heads up. No, like, you guys.
Oh, you did? You gave us like 2 weeks heads up. So.
Yeah, I thought it was funny. Supposed to have like some severe thunderstorms, crazy stuff. Didn't expect that to happen.
Well, considering that we were watching this, and they said that there was going to be a outbreak across Tornado Alley today.
Well, on the bright side, I mean, at least we were at a break, you know? It wasn't in the middle of a fight.
Yeah, on the boss fight especially.
Yeah.
No, that was a good time for it to go out.
Yeah, it definitely could have happened at the worst point.
Yeah, that wasn't too bad. I was just sitting playing stupid little arcade games.
Hey, Halo, when you're off stream or whatever, check out that website that I showed you.
Okay.
You can find little trailers of things to do.
Okay. How did y'all find out about this?
Because of Facebook. Because of the fact that I circus. Now they're putting ads for other events in our area that are circus.
I didn't think you used Facebook.
Huh?
I didn't think you used Facebook.
Oh, yeah, I do. A lot. I just don't put anything personal on it. The only stuff I share to my own page are videos that I find from the Facebook Reels. And I'm in several groups, like a Let's Go Brandon one. You know.
Alright, I'm joining the video game.
Alright. Let me close this out.
Why, in case this happens again?
Yeah, in case this happens again.
Let's see. Game capture. Let me turn the...
Alright, we're in. We're gonna wait for Halo.
Yeah, I'm coming back in now.
I'm joining. There we go. The heck? I just accidentally turned off the TV. I opened up Disney. Yeah, ew. Why does Discord do this to me every single time I open this game? It's something about this game. It changes my Discord audio settings.
Let's do it.
It happened since I moved to the new computer.
Really?
Remember, it was happening to me on my other PC as well, the G76 Raider. And ever since I moved to the MSI, it hasn't fucking done it.
Weird. I wonder if it's maybe the type of motherboard you have or something's causing it.
I don't know.
Alright, well.
Or something with situation.
Let's go talk to Clay.
Hold up. We got a side mission. One of these.
Here?
No. Maybe it was down. No idea where I'm going.
Give me both. I hate navigating around this ship. I much prefer cities.
Yeah.
Oh, there's a log over here.
It's a log.
Oh, fuck me, it's downstairs still.
Good to see you, baby. Don't call me baby.
I hate this
I'm
shit.
the tiger, remember? Easy, baby. Okay, that was a mistake, Tiger. Tiger, put me down. Listen,
How do you go down more?
I'm looking out for you, and I'm telling you, you've outgrown Portali.
There we go.
Recruit, you're just in time. I'm about to install this core and speech processor I found to turn on my new claptrap robot friend. And by turn on, I mean power. And by new friend, I mean bestie for the restie. I don't have to be alone anymore.
Yay!
Who knew that robots felt loneliness?
I am a CR0N1CA telecommunications bot, but you can just call me Veronica.
Aww.
Your core is from a V-class telecommunications bot? I thought your model was discontinued by Hyperion after the runaway success of Echo 1. That means you're the last of your kind. Like me.
Aww.
Nice to meet you too.
Recruit, you've got to find more parts for Veronica. She's special, and by special I mean there's no one else like her, and she deserves the best salvage we can pry off cold dead claptrap unit's hands.
Damn straight.
Why do I feel like that's gonna be a bad idea?
Oh, yeah.
You think something might go wrong?
Howdy.
This is Borderlands.
I know.
And this is Claptrap.
True.
Since when has he ever done anything right?
A wide will. Oh, are we supposed to be getting things to fill this garage? All the red items in here are things that we're supposed to find.
Also, we're failing horribly.
Yeah. Yeah, we are.
Veronica is voiced by the same person that does Ellie. Just for the record.
This here's a black market, so buy something and get.
Buy something and get. Well, that's kind of cool. Hello, Michaela. How are you doing? Good to see you. What have you been up to? Psychedelic. Kinda like that. Loaded sprinkles. Rainbow. I have to remember how to skin my freaking. That's cool. Would you do anything fun? Or just hang out? Not that that's not fun, too. That came out wrong.
Night.
There we go.
I named him Kevin. And now I don't need you chumps to be my friend anymore. But also he's gone missing.
Wonder why.
Don't worry though, he almost never eats faces anymore.
What the fuck?
Oh, that must be Kevin. Let's go.
What the hell is that greasy little sumbitch?
That's Kevin, my best friend. Kevin, Samantha, Claptrap, you get back here this instant.
It's a disgusting monster is what it is.
Is this real name Samantha?
Vault Hunter, you need to use a cryo weapon to slow him down.
Oh, I have
I
some
got one
cryo
of them
weapon.
right over there. Go and grab it, PH.
Got him.
Poor Kevin. I got him, I got him. Oh no, freeze him again, freeze him again. Supposed to pick him up. He's not frozen fully. Freeze him more.
I did.
It's not picking him up.
Yeah,
there we go.
Okay, I got
Now
him.
that you've got a cryo weapon, freeze Kevin in place and snatch him up.
Done.
I think we had to wait for Claptrap to say that.
Wait a minute. Wait, where are you guys at?
Oh, that's cool.
Oh, below. Yeah.
You find somebody you connect with,
Kevin.
Michaela?
Did you get Kevin?
Maybe? What are we supposed to do with them?
Nobody has Kevin.
Yeah,
What?
where's Kevin?
Kevin!
Did you kill Kevin?
We didn't kill Kevin.
No, we didn't kill Kevin.
Kevin
What's the freeze, Kevin?
Kevin went missing, and there was a drop in Kevin's place.
Oh no! Did we brick the quest?
I think you actually killed Kevin.
What?
Because you were supposed to take the freeze gun first before doing that.
I have a freeze gun. I was using a freeze gun the whole time.
Wait, but
I know that.
They didn't think
But
about that when they QA'd the game.
No. Hold on, hear me out. I know you guys had, but it specifically said in the mission to take the freeze gun that was provided to you by the mission, which was over here.
Yeah, because I was like, how did I get a green gun in my inventory with this freeze gun that was provided by the mission? But she doesn't say that. She says just freeze them.
She did, but the mission quest, it said on my mission quest, I don't know why it did this, but it said on my mission quest, pick up freeze gun. It didn't say freeze Kevin on the mission quest. In the upper right-hand corner beneath the map,
it said freeze Kevin on mine.
Yeah, it just says freeze Kevin on mine.
Yeah, mine too.
I did multiple times.
I know that, but it didn't say that when you guys were freezing Kevin. It said take freeze gun. Mission quests are fucking stupid, that's what I'm saying.
Yep. Oh, looks like we didn't get more of these.
Because obviously it's natural that it should have just skipped to, hey, I mean, and this is where my complaint is with this game. I'm not griping at you guys. I'm griping at this. Because it's like it's trying to hold our hands through the entirety, as if we couldn't possibly have a freeze gun in our inventory. It wants us to pick up a very specific freeze gun.
Yeah. And
it's trying to hold
she
our
didn't
hands.
say go get the freeze gun and freeze Kevin. She just said freeze Kevin with the cryo gun.
Right, so she said that to you, but it shows on my, while you guys were freezing him, it was showing on my map, on, you know, where it says freeze Kevin now, it was showing take gun.
I think we just broke a quest.
So we just broke a quest because we didn't do exactly what it indicated we should do, which is my complaint with this game, where it's handholding you instead of letting you be an adult and playing the game.
It's just lazy. It's just lazy scripting on their part. I don't even think it's a hand-holding problem.
By the way, I'm making sure you guys know that I'm not griping at you for not following the quest. I'm griping at the quest for not being more clear cut. Okay?
Yeah.
I'm irritated with this quest, with the way that they have designed this game. There's just so much wrong with it, and I can see why the reception was kind of fairly mid. Because, you know, like we've been bitching, why is it so hard to find to be able to tell that your comrades are down? Why is it so hard to find them once you know they are down? Why is the death so quick? You don't have enough time to get there to resurrect them. Why, for the love of God, are we level fucking, what is it?
What level are we?
As high level as we are right now.
20-something?
In our 20s, why do we still not have the ability to use relics? Why did it take us so fucking long to be able to use our 4th weapon slot? Why are the quests
Why
so
are they dropping
vague?
relics if we can't even use them?
Why are they dropping relics if we can't even use them? Why are the quests, and this has been a complaint of mine, why aren't the quests more clear cut as what kind of quests they are? They're not, the DLC wasn't listed as a DLC quest. I thought we were going through a main story mission.
Yeah.
So we ended up doing something that ended up spoiling Maya's death for us.
Yeah, that kind of sucked.
So that sucked. And then now we've got this quest here where obviously now we can't freeze Kevin because we killed Kevin because we thought we were freezing him for the freeze part when it said on the thing we had to pick up the freeze gun first.
Which is dumb because cryo weapons are really good weapons. It's very likely you'll have a cryo weapon in your inventory.
And it's not treating us like the adults we are that might possibly have a frickin' cryo gun.
Yeah.
It's not treating us like adults. I have so many complaints with this game. I'm really displeased with where it's going. Some of it's great, like, you know, the story is jam-packed. I'm perfectly okay with that, you know?
Do you want to just forget about Kevin, because that's the other thing. This is the way they designed the game. You can't go like back and reload a save and start over.
All right. We're gonna
Well, technically speaking, we just loaded in, didn't we?
Well, we're gonna go talk to Clay, and we're gonna get him to spawn in after we come back to Sanctuary.
Vault Hunter isn't a title.
Don't baddies or don't objectives usually respawn after you leave an area and come back?
Maybe.
Yeah, that's kind of what I'm hoping.
So let's go talk to Clay and see what we can do. By the way, like I said, none of my complaints over this mission and how it went down. None of my complaint was at you guys. You did what you guys were thinking you were supposed to do because it wasn't clear.
Yeah.
I just wanted everybody to know that. I didn't want anybody to.
Let's go.
I don't even know if I went to the right place. We didn't. Why the fuck would it send me back here? I clicked a different place. You know what? I want to go check and see if Kevin's. Nope.
No Kevin.
Oh yeah, and of course there's the fact that can't a new area.
What's that even changing?
It's back to talk to Clay.
Yeah.
Look upon me, for I am beauteous.
Beauteous.
And why can't we fast travel if somebody's in a vehicle?
I don't know.
We've
That's
always been able to
because they don't
travel
fast
when-
travel the vehicles. They didn't build in the ability to fast travel the vehicles. Hey, Thunderlips, how's it going?
But that's the problem, is that they've done it for all of the other games. Like, okay, Borderlands 1, 2, and free sequel. If you were in a vehicle and we were going to an area where that you couldn't be in a vehicle, I could still take us through, and you just wouldn't be in the vehicle anymore.
Yeah.
We've been able to do it since the very first game.
I've always wanted to star in a Western. Let's
But
do
now
it.
suddenly we can't.
She sounds that every time I come here. Yeah, it's dumb.
I'm so scared with this game.
Why do we spawn in different? Halo's like a mile behind me, and Halo and Rev and Thea are like a mile ahead of me. What the fuck?
I don't know. I guess they just spawned in a lot sooner than us. I went the wrong direction.
Okay.
And another gripe that I'm having is with the vehicles. Why is it showing that we can have like different car components, but I only have one of 3 unlocked, or one of 3, one of 2, one of 4. I only have so many things unlocked. They're just trying to put so many things in the game that we just had no ability to acquire.
I don't know. Oh! Have you ever noticed when you play in GTA 5 that you can run into lightning pole, or not lightning poles, lightning poles. You can run into electric poles and they'll just fall over, but if you run into a bush, it'll wreck your car.
Yep.
Why?
I thought it was the most annoying thing ever.
Why does a bush wreck your car? But like electric pole, no problem. Probably going the wrong way here.
Honestly, this is why I prefer GTA 4, because at least that shit made sense.
It makes literally like no sense.
I called them in to find the key fragment, and they
okay.
infiltrated the COV and went
GTA 4, you could shoot tires on cars and would actually, like, eventually wear out your, you'd actually wear out your rims.
Really?
Yes.
Guess what it does?
You can do that in Saints Row 3 and 4 as well.
Yeah. GTA 4 made a lot more sense. The world made more logic. It's about the only thing that made no sense in GTA 4 is that eventually is that you could actually like walk a person to death, and by that I mean, like if I walked into this person, eventually I'd topple them over, and I could eventually walk over them to death.
Some loot nearby. Go on, give the rogue side a whirl. Just look.
Yes, you could do that. I did that several times because it was hilarious to me.
Remember when that was like? It's because the bushes are really just cement walls with some foliage draped over them. That would make it make sense.
But if you think about it, you eventually your body weight would kill somebody.
Why is my car green? I didn't put any green on my car.
That's because you took my car.
Wait, really? Because I parked it right there.
Parked it right next to my car.
Well, who took my car?
I didn't take the car. I don't know who did.
I didn't take your car.
It was green on my car. I wanted it to look different from your car.
Well, do you want me to bring your car back? GTA, it's so weird how like games used to like really care about the details back before when they were cheaper to make. Like with GTA San Andreas, you could like get your character fat by eating too much, or you can make them skinny by you can make them fit by making them go to the gym. You could make them skinny by just starving them.
Ah, you found a chest.
Oh, that looks just like my car. I do not remember putting green on it. Still don't know where I'm going.
Maybe it's because you used my car and it atrophied.
The COV has the Ambermire on lockdown, but my crew built a secret entrance in. Use the rogue site to find it.
Oh my god, get out of my way,
Welcome
people!
back, little
I
friend.
cannot drive with the NPCs in my path.
Vault card level 4 rewarded. What is that? It's kind of like the Vowed versus Oblivion thing. Or you think, oh, Vowed is a pretty good RPG until you like go and look at Oblivion and everything has physics and moves, and NPCs actually have schedules. They go do things.
All right, next stop the Ambermire.
Like after dark, like in Oblivion, if I recall, after dark you had to lock.
Alright, off the vehicles, we're ready to move.
Oh, God. Okay. I'm out the vehicle.
Yeah, someone once told me they were playing Oblivion and they saw like an Argonian in the middle of the night sneak into someone's house, break into someone's house and steal food because they had it set up to where like the characters would get hungry, and when they get hungry, they do things like steal in order to get food. I don't know why they got rid of the Radiant AI.
Smuggling ops against all the corporations. A while back, we tried to steal some
I don't know.
firearms from Montgomery Jacobs himself. Archimedes made it out all right, but I got caught. Instead of throwing me
I
in
got
handfuls,
kicked again.
Wainwright's
Hold on.
daddy offered me a job.
The only problem with the Radiant AI is sometimes characters you needed to finish a quest would die.
And if you want to survive this shitstorm of a galaxy, you better know yours.
But there are ways to fix that. You can make them unkillable, or you can just make it so that like when you go get the quest, they're like, never mind, you can't do this quest because this person died. Like have a system in place to deal with being dead.
Instead of treating the malcontents and air breathers of the galaxy like yesterday's dead skin. Just think.
How are you back?
Torg sent you some mail. Oh, okay. Cool. Shotguns, I guess, work really good when you're close, which, again, like, why do they have scopes on them?
I don't know.
Wait, I died? All right.
You did wrong.
I'm back.
Don't hold back.
Come back.
The hell? He's got a Zat, that's pretty sweet.
That's my sniper rifle. I just don't use it very often. It's not very effective in close range.
Yeah. I noticed the more damage the guns do, like, the less effective they are at, like, actually hitting their targets.
That's how you try to balance it out. They don't want you to get an Uber gun just maybe this early in the game. Maybe ever. I don't know.
I kind of think ever. Which, I mean, I get that.
Yeah, but it comes down to whether they did it in DL2 or it's like it's going to be different. You know what I mean?
Sorry, I missed what you said.
But they could have done it like they did in Borderlands 2, where it made you at least feel like you were doing a shit ton of damage.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't mean to keep on comparing it to Borderlands 2, but literally, a
Borderlands 3,
game
so I mean, it stands to reason that you'd want to compare.
a game that they made 10 years prior had superior game mechanics than a game that they made 10 years later. Or 8, or you know what I mean. Almost a decade later. Everything
You don't believe so?
I don't care what they believe. It should still be about what the... You know, I've had this conversation with you guys in previous games before of this game time. But there was a time when they actually did a game about what the consumers wanted. Like in Borderlands 2, there's literally a character that's devoted to existing all because of a guy who died, and they put a character in his name in the game to honor for Ben's modest proposal when they actually got the voice of Backtrack to make a proposal video. And Halo, I had you watch that on stream. That thing was funny as hell.
Jacobs. Your Your daddy's fine. Lonnie's spooked.
There was a time when games actually gave a shit about what their consumers wanted.
Well, now it's the opposite. They hate the gamers.
Yes, that's exactly what my point is. It seems that they hate the gamers. They're only listening to the minorities on Twitter or X and other
people who don't actually even play the
platforms.
games.
People that don't even want to play the games in the first place. So they're basing their entire ideas on a demographic that only exists to ruin the game for us normies.
Yeah.
And that's the problem with all of this. That's the problem that I have with this. It's not with the actual numbers. Numbers are what should be watched here. Because when you have an entire demographic, say this is the way of Valve, or well, let's talk about movies. Snow White is a prime example of what happens when you don't listen to the demographic.
Yeah.
Or when you listen to people like Rachel Zegler.
Well, hopefully they're gonna learn. I've heard Disney's getting sued. So.
She herself is suing them. She herself is suing them because they had a contract with her, and now they're breaking contracts. Basically, not going to. So
oh, she's suing them.
Yes, into the fray. Shift it out, did you?
She herself is. And it's because they're breaking contracts and basically other, not just suing them, but she's suing other companies because they're also pulling out of contracts with her and she's basically getting blacklisted. And because of the lawsuit, now I don't know if you guys heard about this, but the son of a bigwig at Disney defended why his father had to go and reprimand this 20-year-old bitch.
I mean,
basically in the Twitter post he said, yes, my father did have to leave his family and company to go reprimand a 20-year-old employee. While she has the freedom of speech, that freedom is different when you're representing a company.
Well, yeah,
there are
I mean,
people whose entire livelihoods were tied up in the need for this movie to succeed, and she and her infinite narcissism has basically destroyed that for everybody else. It has damaged ticket sales. And then he goes on to say that narcissism does not need to be encouraged or coddled.
Well,
now,
I mean,
he's had to delete that reply because of the hot water that they're in. And it doesn't really seem like they're learning their lesson because there's another movie that's coming out soon enough that has a person who is also spoken out as pro-Palestine on her official Twitter feed. So it honestly seems like they're using this to gaslight all of the problems onto Rachel Zegler instead of addressing what the actual problem is. And let me tell you something. I had this conversation with Revo just this morning. I worked at a place called Movie Gallery back then. The Movie Gallery, if you didn't know about this place existing, it was very much in the way like Blockbuster, Family Video, and etc. And this was back in 2006 when I was told this. But I was told that I was not allowed to say Merry Christmas around the holidays. It had to be Happy Holidays. Now, this is in the time period when everybody was against.
Right.
And so it goes to make sense as to why they were calling 12. And I said, well, what about my freedom of speech? And they flat out told me, your freedom of speech only goes as far as your representation of the company. We're telling you, you could get fired if you're telling people Merry Christmas at the job.
Well, yeah, if I, that's what I was gonna say is, you know, if I went and trashed my company and cost them millions of dollars, potentially billions of dollars, damn well better believe I would get fired. I think she deserves to be blacklisted. The CEO of Gearbox was shit-talking people who play Borderlands. That doesn't surprise me.
I was trying to get to you. I landed right on your foot.
I'm so lost. I'm maybe thinking about just self-deleting here so I can find you guys.
We're all scattered. Not gonna find us.
Oh, there's Eva.
Died. So if you self-delete, that's where you're gonna end up.
I ended up in like a way too high level area.
But anyway, you know, and that was just for a place like Movie Gallery, where they're telling us what we can and cannot say at the holiday. Imagine, like, if she thinks that she's going to be able to get a lawsuit on them for what? Violating what right? Freedom of speech? I'm sorry, Took. You are representing a company. Your freedom of speech doesn't mean that you think
Yeah.
And isn't that exactly what the left has been trying to do to cancel us for the last several years? Do you remember the debacle just a few years back where anybody speaking out against any specific stuff in general, people were trying to dox them and contact their employers?
Yeah.
The left, of course, hates freedom of speech.
And here's the thing, to me what's really egregious about what she did is she was doing it like in a capacity where she was representing the movie. It's not like, oh, well, she's just some random YouTuber.
Weird.
Yeah.
Weird. She was trashing the 1937 Snow White because by calling him a creepy stalker dude. And then saying it was weird.
Yep. And she was out there to represent Disney. Like, that was part of her job.
Although I've heard that some of the...
That was part of her job. That's part of her job to go to these red carpet events and like represent the movie well. Like, that's part of what they're paying her for.
Exactly. And you know, here's part of the funniness of this. From everything that I've read about or listened to from people who've actually gone to this movie, one of the reasons they actually hate it is because Gal Gadot can't fucking act her way out of a paper.
I kind of have a difficulty understanding how they are supposed to make us believe that Gal Gadot is jealous of Rachel Zegler.
Oh, they explained it as it's not about the looks, and they explained it about the art. Character.
Again, it's hard to believe. The CEO lays with the power lays with the people because without people.
If they could have just put in Fort Farquaad, he would have done a better job than fucking White.
Yeah, no kidding.
They could have done Missy Pyle from Dodgeball, and she would have been prettier. You don't know the reference? Look up Missy Pyle, Y-L-E, Dodgeball.
I haven't watched Dodgeball in a while. I'm trying to remember what she looks like.
It was the one with the unibrow. The black hair and the unibrow.
Sometimes, when Monty was busy with Jacob's business, his son Wainwright would show me around the planet. That kid.
Which makes it even funnier.
Oops, didn't mean to do that.
I've met the CEOs of every corporation, and let me tell you, being a CEO is like being in the middle of a saurian orgy. It's all teeth.
Do you think being a CEO is like in the middle of being in the being in the middle of the orgy is all teeth?
Yeah.
Hey Hassan, how's it going?
Saurian orgy. It's all teeth.
Oh.
But no, if we bring it back to the main point of video games, nobody wants to play Assassin's Creed Shadows. We've been trying to tell them for over a year now that it's pretty much, well, Japanese version of sacrilegion because of all of the stuff they were doing. Well, here's the thing, Japanese people have been wanting to play a Japanese version of Assassin's Creed for ever since the inception of the Assassin, because the Assassin and the Ninja go hand in hand. So they've been waiting to do this for so freaking long. Only for
what did they do?
Ubisoft to pick out one guy who states that in history Yasuke was a samurai warrior. They pick out the one black guy in history who could have potentially done anything. And oh yeah, look, we're gonna stick him as the main assassin here.
But he's not even. He's not even a samurai in history.
No. Well, according to Thomas Lockley, whatever his name is, he was. And what's funny is if you actually do a deep dive, there was a video that I watched of someone who actually went and did a whole deep dive. I don't know if it was Enemy on TV or it was Osmongold who watched the thing. But there was a video that went into a deep dive of who this Thomas person really is. And he actually went in under a different name into the wiki, and that's where he was editing stuff. He wasn't even editing it under his real name. And ever since this whole thing came out to blast him, and by the way, the book that he's selling on Amazon is $130-some that he wanted to sell for the record of who Yasuke was.
Huh.
$130. So he was basically trying to shill his own property in all of this, which doesn't make any profit for me. But I digress. So anyway, this guy disappeared, basically scrubbed himself from all of the internet. Wants nothing more to do with any of it. He's disappeared. But yet, the people who were behind the studios of this game kept on pushing for this stuff and pushing and pushing and pushing. And the problem of this is that they didn't consult anybody, anywhere, anyhow from Japanese culture, because when Japanese people watched the trailer, Yasuke was not the only thing they picked up that they had a massive problem with. People were saying that the cherry blossoms and the rice are being put in out of season.
Well, yeah.
What?
The thing I noticed too was they're using a lot of Chinese architecture. And I noticed in the trailer, I don't know much about Japanese culture, but even I noticed they're using the Chinese architecture in the game.
The fact that they had some of the armor that is more Chinese dragon armor, because Chinese are more about the dragons, Japanese. Chinese, a lot of it was inspired by that, by their culture instead of by actual Japanese culture.
Yeah, the other thing that really pissed me off is what they did with Lady Oichi. Which, if you don't know, Lady Oichi is like a historical figure in Japanese literature, or in history. I'm coming, you miss. She's a historical figure who's famous for having been very loyal to her husband and sending her children away and dying with her husband when they are defending their home. And they have her 2 years after her husband died getting with Yasuke, and this is the canon relationship for the game if people do the canon playthrough, getting with Yasuke after her husband died. It's like, I thought it was just really disrespectful to have her getting with a foreigner and not being loyal to her husband when that was like the thing she was known for doing.
Yeah, that too. But another problem that I have with it is their actual marketing. Look at all the stuff that they've done with their marketing after this. They bought, they did a lot of stuff to market it, but used Chinese characters in some of their sticking up for some of the figures and stuff they were doing. And now they've paired up with a boba tea company.
Which is Korean.
On Thailand. It's Thai.
Thai. Yeah, that makes sense. Thai tea, because it's Thai tea. Yeah.
It's Thai tea. Thai boba tea. And there's an actual Japanese man that says that Thai tea only became popular in recent months, years, Japanese culture.
Who the hell are you, man?
And it was only basically a fad that most people don't even engage in now.
I've seen this before. Brief, highly localized hurricane.
Damn, that's Cassie. Best smuggler in the road.
It's like everything they do, they're not catering to the Japanese culture. Not to mention, Japanese government, the prime minister spoke out against this because of the fact that he destroyed a shrine.
Hard to make out the face, but that's Archimedes' ID.
akin to blaspheming biblical history
Yeah.
or culture. That's blasphemous to them. It is incredibly disrespectful to be able to do that.
Alright, we should check the security console.
To the point where they have now had to backtrack to make the shrines indestructible, and all you can do is pray at them. And that's just scratching the surface of the problems within the game. Apparently, people were phoning in performances within the game. I linked you guys to a video where at the tail end, you can hear one of the vocal performances, and oh my god, I think Jill, you were almost a Jill sandwich, is better than some of the shit you hear in this game. And I'm not even kidding. I'm not even kidding. I wish to God I was.
Wow. Well, should
See if I can find it. I can showcase. This was in Heels versus Babyface. But there's a short.
I haven't watched Heels versus Babyface in a while now. I'm on my way back.
Okay. You've got to listen to this, and I'm going to put it up. This is something that was actually said in the game. This was actually in the fucking video game. You got to watch this. Like,
resentment can grow quietly without much warning after a storm. Mushrooms can too. Shiitake?
Mushrooms. The smell of dirt, grass, and rain.
The hell?
Resentment can grow quietly without much warning.
A smuggler needs to drop his cargo in a hurry. So,
the heck?
Special loot tracker.
It's hard to even figure out.
Monotone shit.
We can hunt down.
That's the most monotone shit I've ever heard.
Isn't that a joke?
We're gonna track down that fragment and the traitor who's
Oh my
god. See, every rogue has a security. The one you picked up from that.
That is the worst dialogue I've ever heard.
Looks like whoever killed
It's even worse if you're watching it because she's wearing like Chinese clothing.
got a few live agents in the field. You'll need to get their IDs before we can activate the loot tracker.
Yes.
Let's start with Agent D. He's the closest.
Oh, that's not.
Make contact with D while
Not to mention the female sumo wrestler they had in there, which never existed.
Agent D
Or the female, or the non-binary person that you can romance Yasuke.
Which is more useful
In the late 1500s, feudal Japan.
Agent D's been running a honeypot. He's got them COV hypnotized until you.
Yeah, when they're trying to make it seem like, oh, non-binary has just always been a thing. And if you don't recognize it, then you're the one that's backwards.
But that ain't a reason to burn down the
It's hideous. It's absolutely abhorrent. But I can't get past that dialogue. That is like the worst thing I think I've ever. I prefer, because at least I can laugh at Jill Sandwich, but I prefer Jill Sandwich. From Resident Evil 1 back in 1990.
Before there was even an art to
and that is still
voice
better
acting.
Than this.
The really sad thing about that is you really think like Resident Evil was so early on and even having the capability to have voiceovers in games that would have been like a brand new thing. So you can kind of give them a pass for not being the best voice actors in that case.
Continue.
Yes. And it was infinitely more interesting. I mean, back then, like you said, games were just kind of coming out with this kind of stuff. This was, still breaking. And while granted we had animated movies that could handle stuff better, it video games were just starting out. You have to give them a little bit of leeway. But this is 2025. There's no excuse for that line of dialogue ending up in the video game. There's no excuse.
You missed the new how'd y'all get down there so fast?
Who got down there so fast?
Y'all are like on the other side of the map from me.
I'm still trying to find out where to go. I'm trying to get as close as possible, but I think I'm close.
Y'all are like way closer than us.
With all these levels, like I am here. Oh crap! It's 10 freaking feet, 10 stories below me. You know, this is.
Jump. That's how. Okay.
But yeah, so there's nothing on God's green earth. I am completely boycotting with every fiber of my being. And this is somebody who has... I've absolutely loved so many of the Assassin's Creed games. Talking Assassin's Creed 1, I've played it more than once. Assassin's Creed 2, I'm actually planning on going back through and replaying Assassin's Creed 2. Brotherhood, Revelation 3, I will never touch again, because that was last fucking US history. But 4, I will always go back and replay 4.
Well, it's
Syndicate, I would still probably just play Syndicate over this.
It's probably more significant that you aren't gonna play it than it is for me, because I was never a huge fan of the series. Because I never really had the chance to play the first 3 when they first came out. But I will say this, I even really liked Assassin's Creed Valhalla, except for I really wanted a male protagonist. I didn't like the canonical playthrough as a female. But I actually liked Assassin's Creed Valhalla. But the thing I realized after playing Assassin's Creed Valhalla is that basically all Ubisoft games are the same game. And
they are. There was a time when they weren't.
Yeah, and I was like, well, I've played that, so there's really no point in me playing any more Ubisoft games, because I literally played every single of their all their games.
Well, I know you like 4, but Assassin's 2, Brotherhood, I would encourage you, if you ever get a chance, I don't know where you are,
Thank you.
I don't know where you are. If you would ever play Assassin's 2, if you would be able to give it a chance, and even if you don't like the gameplay, give it a chance for the story.
Yeah.
2, Brotherhood, and Revelation, just please go back and play them. They were different games. I can't recommend, for a newcomer, I can't recommend Assassin's Creed 1. It gets damn repetitive after. It really does. So I wouldn't recommend Assassin's Creed 1 to you unless you're prepared for repetitive gameplay. Basically, with Assassin's Creed 1, the story would have been worth it, but with Assassin's Creed 1, you go to this one area, you have to help so many people, do a main quest, go after the boss, and then go check in, go back to Masyaf, and then basically repeat the same thing in the second section, in the first section of the second area, the first section of the third area, second section of the first area, the second section, etc., etc.
Same.
So you're basically repeating the same basic quest over and over. Now, it does somewhat feel a little bit different. The enemies, you know, it still got to evade enemies, and there's still things you got to do, right? So it will kind of feel a little bit different. But at the same time, you are of the same doing the same mission over and over. Nice.
Don't you really need to play the first one to get the story, though? Because I still don't understand the story. Like, I never understand the story that's going on outside of the Animus. Like...
What you could do... Okay, so... Yes, I would say it would absolutely be helpful to understand the premise of the story. But if you really wanted to skip it, you could read some of the novels, or you could watch somebody else play the game, and you could get the.
Yeah, that's true. Just play the cutscenes.
Considering that you are only streaming a couple times a week now, I would honestly recommend you watch somebody do a let's play of the game. Watch somebody else go, and then you can learn the story that way without actually having to go through the frustration yourself. That's what I would honestly recommend at this stage, because of the repetition in the gameplay.
It says we need to go here, but... Oh.
You have to use the specialized gun he gave you at the beginning of the mission.
Oh.
Someone definitely sold out the rogues, Clay. See, I infiltrated an offshoot of a
So,
gang called the Mudnicks.
honestly, that's what I would recommend for the first. Watch the actual let's play of it in your own spare time, rather than trying to play it yourself. You get pissed off. I know you. You're just gonna get pissed off. But Assassin's Creed 2, there's only like this is maybe 1 star shy of a perfect. I would have to rate it as a thing, but only because one mission is pissing me off in that game. It's one mission that pissed me off to the point where I lowered down my rating to 2. And it's in the it's in a later part of the game where you have to do a mission for this carnevale that you're in part of. It's one of those masquerade balls, masquerade carnivals that you do, and you have to compete and do 3 different events in order to win this one particular match to go on with. Okay, and that's about as you do. And one of these mini games that you have to do is called Capture the Flag. And you have to literally do this 3 times against 3 different opponents. And the 3rd time is an absolute downright bitch. Because you are against fast opponents that you literally, in order for me to get it done, I have literally had to jump down from the top level, almost kill myself, in order to grab it. And if you're not up onto a building in time, jumping away from the enemy, they will tag you every time. I hate it. I absolutely
feel the bloodlust.
If not for that one mission, I would give Assassin's Creed 2 a perfect 10. No hands down, no lie.
I guess the first one just has problems because, like, it's the first in the IP, so they're probably still figuring stuff out.
Hey, look around where
Probably.
used to be. His ID should still be there. Those things are indestructible. Wish I could say the same for my crew.
So yeah, that's my only problem with Assassin's Creed 2. And if that's my worst problem, then really do I actually have much of a problem? It's just that one mission. And I've nearly rage quit a few times over that mission. But
We just need one more ID.
you can actually beat it. I've done it. Obviously many people have. But Assassin's Creed Brotherhood basically took everything that was great about Assassin's Creed Revelation and just upped it to 10 to a factor of 10. And Revelation is, it's got some new stuff that I really liked. It was a bit of a shorter game, but they completed all 3 of those games within like 3 years, like 3 to 4 years. What was it? 2007 was Assassin's Creed 1. 2009, I believe, was Assassin's Creed 2. 2010 was Assassin's Creed Brotherhood, and 2011 was Assassin's Creed Revelation. So they literally were cranking these things out on the same end year.
Yeah.
So I don't expect perfection out of them, but damn, did they do some stuff right.
Take out those COV. Got you covered.
Now, I do have to say, you should play Assassin's Creed 3 to understand where that one was from, but that one had a lot of new game mechanics. What I don't like about Assassin's Creed is how they handle the story of the Revolution. And there's a video, if after you play Assassin's Creed, if you decide to play Assassin's Creed, I will share this video because it'll have a bit more of a nice reason why I hated that.
Hello, somebody's asking if you're gonna play the new garbage of a game Assassin's Creed.
Oh, we've already discussed that, and she's amazing.
That's what we've been talking about this whole time.
Daniel, there's a new guy in the chat. It just popped up, I think.
Yeah, I see Thunderless. No, that's what we've been talking about for like the past hour. Well, basically,
have you ever heard of the song Hell to the no. To the no, no, no. Hell to the no.
Actually, what we've been talking about is how good games used to be, like GTA San Andreas and Oblivion, and how people
Even
used
the
to
earlier
care.
Assassin's Creed. Yeah.
Game
Well, the
developers used to
earlier
really
Assassin's
care about the
Creed.
details in their games.
To recap for the new guy, Gearbox is the same way. They used to really care about the consumer, and they don't anymore. Nobody does. They just want to push an agenda and fuck the little guys that play the game. But yet they still want to sell out like $70 at the time. Like, there's a reason why I won't play Last of Us Part 2. I won't. I love The Last of Us, the first one. I loved it. But what Neil Druckmann did to Last of Us Part 2, fuck him and the horse he rode in on.
Yeah, I only played it because for work purposes, basically, to learn from it. That was the only reason I played it.
I hate everything about it.
Druckmann has a fetish for butch women.
He seems to. He's probably like secretly gay and having a hard time dealing with that.
Oh my god!
He's got like internalized homosexuality.
What is that thing? The gold just keeps flying around. Is it
Well, not homosexuality, internalized homophobia, that's the word I was looking for.
Is it way up? Hold on, I think it's up here.
I don't know. All I know is that it's really damn.
Oh yeah, I see it, I see it, I see it, I see it, I see it. Oh, come on. Who's above me?
Oh, I see it.
Got it. Go ahead, hit it.
Now get to that scanner. Thanks a bundle.
And, you know, I know I've been a little bit long-winded about stuff like Assassin's Creed in this game, but I'm passionate about the games I play. I really am passionate about the things that I invest my time, my emotions, and my energy into. Because, and as we all should be, everyone should be passionate about the things they are putting themselves in. Whether it's your time, whether it's your emotional energy, whether it's whatever it is that you are investing, you are investing part of yourself.
Somebody, I died. I died.
I don't know where you are.
We are.
Yeah. Thank you.
Oh, I'm not supposed to shoot that, maybe?
It's gonna drop some troops, so might as well shoot at it.
What am I doing on here then? Am I done up here? What happens if I do this? Oh, I wanted to jump in the ship.
Passionate about the things they invest themselves into. And maybe not overly so where you're wearing your heart on your sleeve, but enough to know when somebody is trying to force something down your throat, you shouldn't have to take it.
Would I ever explore a scary place? Sure, I guess.
By the way, my ID's stashed in my office. Clay says you're hunting down a traitor. Good luck. I'm gonna stick around and shoot COV. It's a living. Nice meeting ya.
Would you explore a scary place?
How's the storm over by you now? You missing it going on?
You missed?
What?
She's asking if the storm's gone.
Oh, the storm's passed.
Back to Rogue's Hollow.
It'll be down here tomorrow.
Once you scan those IDs, the loot tracker should lead us straight to the
We might have another day of it, but it's done. Thank God. No, it's through now.
I just wanted to double check because
I
saw that storm front when you said that
It was just like a line or two of storms and then it was through. Again, most of the nasty stuff just went north of us, but it just knocked power out for a bit.
Oh, I know. I was watching the radar on the area. I actually have the weather radar up on different websites.
Rest.
It did have a couple of nasty hooks on it.
Oh, for the love of God.
But that stuff
These
never
maps
gets
are
around
fucking
here.
complicated.
Let them hear
I
your rage.
spent so much time lost in this game. It's ridiculous. That's how they're. This is how you know how Resident Evil makes you backtrack to make the game longer. They're making the game longer by making the map really complicated, so you get lost.
Convoluted. Let's just say convoluted.
See, yeah, it's back over there, and we're over here. Son of a bitch.
Go back to the beginning of the stage.
I mean, I haven't
yeah,
with me.
Yeah, return to Rogue's base, so yeah, we have to go back, actually. I think that is the teleporter.
Now shoot the console. Just kidding. Don't do that. That's an amazingly expensive piece of tech. Just scan the IDs and activate the loot tracker.
Irene, we're getting that. Silence!
Flares!
Ooh, what is this? Where are you even at? Okay, I think I'm going the right way.
Sophisticated tracker money can buy. Beats drones, bots, you name it, in every conceivable test. And without further, you know, that fancy word for waiting, here it is. The loot tracker.
I love it. Does it come in gold?
Little known smuggler secret. You wanna find something? Use a jabber. Fast as hell, got a nose like a bloodhound.
Jabber like a Jabberwocky.
Digitize that little bastard so it doesn't crap everywhere.
I killed one of those things earlier.
Now follow that jabber. Ado! Ah, that's the word. Without further ado, learn that from a guy I killed. Real egghead. Hold up.
Hey, I finally made it.
You know, despite being betrayed by one of
That
my
does-
own, it feels good to be back in the field. Even vicarious. That's a fancy word to learn from that nerd I killed. Helpful guy. Maybe should have chatted him up a little more before I offed him.
Yes, the bloodletting.
That jabber just punched a face off. Nasty.
Death, dying. Right next to you.
Stop moving, stop moving, stop moving!
Yeah, I got it now. Thank you.
I'm in front of buddy. You ran past me. Halo, look behind you. Look behind you.
Jabbers, I could take over the planet.
I was watching you run by me. You like ran
Glad to
over
see
me
the life
twice.
back in you.
I didn't see you, I'm sorry. I'm not looking
You ran over
down.
me twice, and then- You ran over me twice, and I'm like, Halo, stop.
Yeah, she's done that to me a few times.
Yeah, I ran over him like 3 times while he's dying. Ow. Jabber's pretty tough.
Alright, Jix, are you curious?
What are you up to, Thunderlips?
My game just crashed.
People there? Oh yeah, I'm getting kicked.
Where you
That's
at?
because my game just crashed.
Yep, I know.
Oh. That's weird, I'm still here.
Yeah, but you can't do anything. You're moving around and the enemies can't die.
I was wondering why I wasn't doing any damage to him. Gimus is walking into a wall.
Am I?
Yeah. Look at my stream, yeah, you're walking into a wall.
Oh, now I'm kicked.
Oh.
Well, I suppose it's almost 9.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
you know
almost
what, we can
9.
call it there.
So.
We can call it there.
Okay, let's do that. Alright, thanks for playing. We'll
Next week we will not be playing. On the 6th of April, we will be, Reba and I will be out at the circus. So
Oh, yeah.
we will not be playing.
Me and Halo can try and come up with something.
Maybe we can do some Jackbox. So, yeah, or something.
Sorry for you guys.
Overcooked? We could do Overcooked too.
I feel even sorry for you guys. I'm sorry.
You missed liked Overcooked. We played it some.
Yeah, I'm fine with that. Overcooked's fine.
No, we can find
It's
something.
not our game. But you guys are gonna have fun with that. We will be out. Like I said, take a look at the link that I gave you.
Okay.
You can see kind of some clips that they have off to the right, where they show you what they do. I think it's pretty cool. I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah, it looks really neat.
It kicked me out, and the screen I get is of
what?
Of Claptrap humping the pole.
What? No. I didn't even know that was a thing.
Okay, I'm aiming.
All right. Well, you guys have a great night.
All right. Have a good night.
So we'll talk about Saints Row 3 because I would like to play that game, but the downside is it's only a 2-player game.
Okay.
So, it's definitely not something for family night on Sunday.
Okay. All right. Cool. Have a good night, everybody.
Unavailable for me.
Bye. All right, everybody. That's a wrap. I'll be back next Saturday to play Persona 3, and then me and Yamis will be playing something on Sunday because Althea will not be there. So, thanks for watching. Have a wonderful rest of your night or day or afternoon, whatever it is for you.